What's up, Eggheads? Ken here with Newegg Now, bringing you the best products for the best prices. Super excited to introduce to you the AOSTIRMOTOR S07-B Electric Bike today. As you can see, I've already got it assembled in front of me. It comes 90% pre-assembled in the box already, all parts carefully packaged and protected. In the box, you get the e-bike, battery charger, toolkit, and user manual. If you're in the market for an electric bike, you already know prices can go from $500 all the way up to $8,000. Pretty exorbitant prices out there. So why buy an electric bike anyway? With an e-bike, you get to combine the benefits of a traditional bicycle with the added benefits of easily climbing hills or fighting the wind. Those can make cycling quite a drag. If you have joint pain or asthma, an e-bike can allow you to experience the joy of cycling without being in pain. Get you back out there enjoying nature, either in solitude or with friends and family. The AOSTIRMOTOR S07-B is an awesome model on more of the budget end of the spectrum, yet still delivering many of the great perks that the expensive bikes deliver. Let's get into it. Okay, from the outside working in, the S07-B uses a strong and lightweight aluminum alloy frame suitable for users of height 5'4" up to 6'5" and up to about 300 pounds. It's equipped with a front light, a rear reflector, front and rear disc brakes, Shimano Outer 7 speed derailleur. You get a switch for a shock absorber, all right, suitable for more complex terrain, keeping you comfy no matter where you are. Very good. Let's talk motor and battery. AOSTIRMOTOR gives you a 750 watt high-speed brushless motor and removable lithium battery right here. Strong driving force, long endurance. This battery is a 48 volt, 13 amp hour lithium battery. Can you guess what speed you can achieve with this motor and battery combo? Many e-bikes out there can't top 20 miles per hour. So the fact that this one can do 20 miles per hour is pretty good. Just kidding! You get a top speed of 25 miles per hour. Charge the battery in 4 to 6 hours and you're gonna get 30 to 43 miles of distance out of just one charge. The variance will depend, of course, on the amount of hills and your speed. But this is more than enough power for a regular daily commute, grocery run, or just enjoying a quick frolic around nature. And also, that's only if you're using e-bike mode. All right, you get 3 modes: e-bike, pedal assisted, and normal pedaled mode. You can obviously use it as a regular bike, so you can get far more distance out of the bike if you were going to conserve a little bit of power along the way, right? Maybe pedal yourself along level terrain and then use the e-bike mode just to climb hills. All right, one charge will last you a super long time that way. All right, so quick recap so far. Aluminum alloy frame, suitable for users 5'4" to 6'5", less than 300 pounds. Charge the removable battery in 4 to 6 hours. Get 30 to 43 miles out of one charge. Speeds up to 25 miles per hour. And 3 working modes: e-bike, pedal assisted, and normal pedaled mode. Let's check out these fat tires. All right, this is pretty insane. 26 by 4-inch fat tires, giving you incredible traction. You'll have absolutely no problem cruising over beach, snow, gravel, rain, dirt, sand, even ice. All right, suitable for all terrain. I don't care if you're in Alaska, Death Valley, Machu Picchu, riding in the snow, or on a beach. Your journey is only limited by your imagination, and it is not limited by these tires. Moving over to the display, you've got an SW LCD display. They even give you a USB port under the meter to charge your phone while you're traveling. Imagine that. If you've got headphones or Bluetooth headset on, you're riding along, streaming music, listening to an audiobook, or even on a conference call on the way to work, arrive at your destination, phone still fully charged. It's those little things in life, right? So nice. And that's pretty much everything I can impart about this bicycle without you riding it yourself. It's definitely a great long-term investment. Riding an e-bike can save a lot on transportation costs. It's good for the environment. It's great for your body, for your mental health. You can use the bike traditionally without power for a full workout, or use e-bike mode and pedal assist to get up those tough hills, work through strong winds, or if you struggle with joint pain or asthma. This could be a great gift for anyone who fits that description as well. Pro tip, when assembling, first attach the handlebars, flip the bike over, and install the tire, all right? That'll make the process very easy. You'll also want to loosen the bolts near the discs at the tires before attaching them, all right? So yeah, AOSTIRMOTOR has thought of a lot here. They give you a strong, durable frame, amazing tires, built for any terrain and weather conditions. You've got the lights, the brakes, the LCD with phone charging port. Really all that's left is just to get out there and have fun. Let us know what you think about this bike in the reviews and comments. For current pricing, please check the description or click that link below. The AOSTIRMOTOR S07-B Electric Bike. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. What's up, Eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. If you're shopping around for a new CPU liquid cooling rig for either an Intel or AMD CPU, stick with me for just a few minutes. You'll need to check out the LIAN li GALAHAD 360 ARGB CPU cooler. I'm going to get it out of the box and set up for you right now. Here we go. The first thing you'll notice is a very convenient all-in-one design. This will lend itself to pretty much hassle-free installation. The liquid cooler is compatible with most mainstream CPU sockets, such as Intel's LGA 115X and AMD's AM4. They include a modular mounting backplate, giving you easy access to either the Intel or AMD configuration. We see that the CPU cooler is just really good looking. It's got high-end braided tubing, right? The reinforced 400mm leak-proof tubes have significantly enhanced flexibility, both quite strong and easy to bend, just extremely durable. All right? This is both aesthetically pleasing and functionally focused. Let's make note of the aluminum. The radiator is composed of 14 rows of aluminum tubes, which LIAN li claims allows a maximum amount of liquid to pass through and transfer heat out of the system efficiently. Both sides of the radiator boast an exquisite aluminum shield, which not only serves as a protection for the radiator, but further ensures durability and adds more elegance to your build. They also have this removable magnetic aluminum cap. All right, this allows you to debrand, if you will, the inside of your build. They're giving you options here. That's pretty cool. The GALAHAD 360 has 47 addressable RGB LEDs, guaranteeing brighter and more complex lighting effects. It's compatible with most mainstream motherboard software. This is going to allow you to create truly a synchronized system with very much ease. Very, very easy. They included this controller, I'll show you right here. Try this controller right here. Now with this LED indicator, you can adjust speed, brightness, and effects by pressing the M button along with plus or minus. Let me show you. Here we are changing the mode. Oh, these look so pretty. So now I hit M, and I believe this changes the speed of the lights. I can also change how bright or how dim they are. Just so many different options. Very, very nice. Now, some people out there might say this is a lot of aluminum and all the lights. It's purely aesthetic. This has nothing to do with CPU cooling. To some degree, you're right, but looks are also important for many people. Some of the cost will be rolled into these premium materials and the lights. Yes, there might be liquid cooling solutions out there that are just as good, but just look really crappy. I understand your point though, so in the next section, let's talk about the actual CPU cooling functionality. The GALAHAD 360 has a set of high static pressure fans with variable speeds of 800 to 1900 RPM. It can operate in PWM or DC mode and has a maximum airflow of 69.17 CFM. These fans will support immediate heat dissipation as the hot liquid passes through the radiator's fins, and they'll maintain a low noise level while doing so. However, of course, if you're overclocking or running for maximum cooling effect, you probably will hear the fans. I saw some great benchmark data online, however, and when the Galahad was set against the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2s for noise normalization, the Galahad achieved the same level of cooling at 25% less RPM. This meant that it could have done much better at equal RPM, but might have been a bit louder. Also, for a benchmark, notice cold point flatness, where a high precision needle measures the contact plate depth from a known 0 point in microns. The Galahad 360 showed pretty remarkable consistency. They measured from top left clockwise concentrically inward, a really good test. They also used a chemically reactive interposer to create a surface pressure map to show the Galahad's mounting contact. They identified a potential weak point in the Galahad in that it relies on AMD's included plastic chips, which have only 2 screws. That means there's nothing to help fully evenly distribute the pressure across the top or the bottom of the CPU IHS. But the gaps created will be filled by the thermal paste, which is what thermal paste is made for. So, leveraging pre-existing hardware saves the environment and saves you a little money. And again, thermal paste takes care of that lack of perfectly evenly distributed pressure. And the Galahad is already thermally competitive, so it's not really clear how big of an issue that slight lack of evenly distributed pressure is. I think it's a non-issue. The Galahad 360 has a triple chamber pump, which combines the pump chamber, connecting chamber, and the cold plate chamber. It's all right here in one unit. All right, this significantly reduces the friction produced by the coolant's rapid flow. This also doubles as a protection mechanism to prevent your system from leaks if the CPU block pump is damaged. This multi-chamber technology separates the hot and the cold liquid by conveying them into different sealed water passages. This is so cool, right? Really does a lot to enhance the heat exchange efficiency. It extends the lifespan of the CPU block pump by preventing the hot liquid from flowing back. Really useful technology here. And that's pretty much it, everyone. Lian Li's Galahad 360 CPU cooler is to be admired. Some might scoff at the marketing. We talk about the lights, we talk about the aluminum, the magnetic cap. I get it. Those don't play a huge role, if at all, in the actual cooling. But these details do still matter, right? Some people want their builds to look a certain way, have a certain feel. If you don't care at all about looks or lights, there might be liquid cooling options out there for you that are more bare bones. But this thing does it all. It looks premium, it's got the metal, it's got the lighting, and it has the cooling power. Testing data proves that the contact plate depth is super consistent. At noise normalized tests, it's competitive with the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2. Testing showed that among most new CPU liquid coolers on the market today, when ramped up to full power, if you don't care about noise, the Galahad 360 had the best cooling performance, but was a little louder than some of the others. So it's either the coolest temperature or in the competitive range. It looks great, it's got those premium materials, it's compatible with Intel or AMD chipsets, it performs really well. Like Lian Li is making a name for itself here with some very high quality products. Let us know what you think of the Galahad 360 ARGB CPU liquid cooler in the comments and reviews. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. What's up, Eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. I've got a gaming chair right here that's great for either gamers or office workers. This one definitely is worth your time. The Dowinx Gaming Chair. Let's get into it. Alright, it comes with this user guide and a fancy envelope. Makes us feel like we're being invited into an exclusive party, which is really cool. The guide makes installation a breeze. It'll probably take you just 25 minutes max to put together. I've done that for you already, so as to not waste your time. I'm just gonna put the envelope right there for my own convenience. What you'll notice first here is the incredible look. They had some quality control here. There is not one loose stitch in the fabric. This thing looks good. And check out the ergonomic design. It's winged back, provides multi-point body contact to evenly distribute pressure, saving your spine and lumbar from unnecessary pain. Really sturdy construction and eco-friendly materials here. It boasts an alloy frame covered in quality hand-stitched PU leather, that's polyurethane leather, completely artificial, which means it's vegan, saving the planet. The seat has 5 inches of high-density foam, making it really comfortable for your caboose. The seating area dimensions are 20 inches by 21 inches. The backrest is 36 inches tall and 23 inches wide. And under the seat, there's an upgraded LANT gas cylinder, not only adding lifetime to the chair, but also letting you adjust the height 3 full inches. All right, here I am, descending 3 inches. Boo! Very, very easy. I'm gonna pull that up. All right, once you're in the chair, you'll also enjoy 360-degree swivel capability and super smooth racing caster wheels for mobility. Recline from 90 degrees all the way back to 180 for working, gaming, reading, napping, or streaming movies on the ceiling. The world is your oyster. When you're locked in at a certain angle, you still get 20 degrees or so of controllable rocking as well. See that? That is really nice. There's a retractable footrest for even more relaxation. Let me pull that out and demonstrate. That is nice. When I adjust the back, the armrests move with the back as well. That's a nice little detail to know. It supports up to 350 pounds of weight, so this thing can really manage all shapes and sizes. Dowinx isn't leaving anyone behind. And of course, this wouldn't be the Dowinx Massage Gaming Chair without the massage function. All right, connect via USB to a port on your computer, power switch, or power bank. Check this out, the cord is right here. I've got my own little USB power bank. Check that out. Enjoy the massage function built into the lumbar support cushion. They are really upping the game for gaming chairs. This model is a great way to stay comfortable all day. Stretch out if you need to relax in the middle of a tough day. Make any time you're using your computer, PC, laptop, Xbox, or PlayStation more enjoyable. Do everything strain-free while maintaining ergonomic support. And that's all, Eggheads! This gaming chair would perform well for work or leisure. It's got a great handmade feel, all PU leather, wonderful ergonomic support, so much freedom to adjust the seat height, backrest angle, rocking angle, the footrest, swivel, the Dowinx Massage Gaming Chair. Let us know what you think of it in the comments and reviews. For specific pricing, please check the description or click that link below. Thanks so much for your time. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. Hey there, Eggheads, how are you? Kenan here, one of your hosts for Newegg Now, bringing you the best products for the best prices. In this one, we are looking at the Vantrue N2 Pro dash cam. Why do we need a dash cam? Well, obviously everyone here at Newegg wishes that no one gets into a car accident, but if it happens, having the footage will save so many headaches. It's a great insurance policy. You know, if there's ever a hit and run, or if someone changes their story with the insurance company about what happened, you can arm yourself with the truth and make sure no one takes advantage of you in a situation that's already hard enough. All right, this dash cam is really awesome, and it's got a lot of features. All right, so let's dive right in. First things first, the unpackaging. All right, inside the box, you're gonna get a quick start guide, user manual, warranty card, a car charger with a mini built-in USB cable, a 3-foot USB data cable, and the suction cup mount for the windshield. And of course, the Vantrue N2 Pro dash cam itself. All right. One of the best things about this dash cam is the dual facing camera. All right. So here is, of course, the front facing camera. This is going to point out on the street. And here is the cabin facing camera right here. All right. And it can also rotate. Check that out. The rear facing camera can rotate. So depending on the height of the driver, you can make your adjustments accordingly. All right, so we're able to simultaneously record what's happening in front of the car and what's happening inside the cabin. The dual recording gives you 1920 by 1080p at 30 frames per second. That's 1080p in both directions at the same time. All right, if you record just out the front, you can get up to 2.5K at 30 FPS or you can even do 1080p at 60 FPS. So you get nearly 360-degree protection. All right, the front-facing camera is a 170-degree angle lens. The rear-facing one is a 140-degree lens and rotatable by 80 degrees. All right, so in just one camera body, the N2 Pro captures front and back in wide angle, and the in-picture display on the screen actually shows both front and rear camera footage simultaneously. Let me power this up with a USB connection so we can see that in action. So as you can see, we are able to see what is happening in the front and back simultaneously. Both are in 1080p. The rear-facing camera is showing right now in the upper left, and the rest from the front-facing camera is showing on the right. So you get full protection on the go, and if you're a taxi driver or rideshare driver, this rear-facing camera can help you stay at ease knowing that all activity in the cabin is on camera. If you ever have a troublesome client, it can be useful to have the evidence you need to support your business. All right, the Vantrue N2 Pro also has super night vision because you've got an f1.8 6-glass lens in the front-facing cam with the unique HDR video system that automatically balances light and dark areas of the video, while you've also got an f2.0 6-glass lens for the rear-facing cam, plus 4 infrared LED lights, greatly enhancing night vision in the car in low light, making you drive much safer at night. All right, right now I'm going to turn the lights off and show you what the night vision looks like. All right, everyone, check this out. So I have turned off the lights in my studio. I've blacked out the windows, and as you can see on this screen, I can still see everything really, really clear as day. All right, check that out. So that is awesome. All right, now I have my lights back on. That was very difficult. I truly blacked out all my windows, but it's good to know that the camera will see adequately in the dark. All right, and these infrared lights can be set to on, auto on or off, or just off. If you have it set to auto, that means that when low light conditions are detected, the infrared LEDs will automatically turn on to support rear image recording, offering you and passengers a higher level of in-car safety. All right, this is especially useful for taxi drivers or rideshare drivers, I think. Now, if you're in the city, shuttling clients around after they drink or as people are partying, that's typically when the unruliest of clientele can appear. All right, so it's really good to know that this works well in low light. Just a side note, by the way, footage recorded with infrared LED will be a bit of a purple tint in the daytime and be at grayscale at night. Now with this dash cam, you also get audio recording as well. There's a built-in mic and speaker to capture high quality audio without distortion. If you don't want to record voice, you can turn the microphone off. All right, this can be accessed in the menu. I'll show you that here. You access the menu by pressing this M button here. All right, we press the M button, and then we can go to record setup. We can hit OK. I toggle down to audio recording, hit OK, and I can turn that right off. Okay? All right, some of the primary features on the dash cam, there's loop recording. So the camera will start up and begin recording automatically when you turn the ignition. Loop recording saves space, all right? So if you have it set to 3 minutes, for example, it will record 3 minutes and then overwrite what was just recorded. It supports a micro SD card up to 256 gigabytes. There is a critical event G sensor, otherwise known as a gravity sensor, all right? So it's gonna sense if there has been a collision and protect the current video from being overwritten. You can set the G sensor to be activated either at low, medium, or high impact. It's set to medium by default. There's also a parking monitor. The dash cam will enter parking mode when there hasn't been motion detected in the front camera for 5 minutes. However, for parking mode, you need a constant power supply either from an external battery pack or by hard wiring it. But this is a fantastic feature because we all know that a lot of accidents happen while you're not even in your car. Sometimes people can bump into the car and just drive away. With this, you'll catch them. Some other secondary functions are, for instance, the time lapse. It'll automatically take photos at specified intervals and then edit them together into a video clip so they'll play much faster in real time. This could be a really cool added bonus for something like a family road trip. You could set it to take a photo every once in a while, and then in the end, have a really cool time-lapse video of the whole journey. You've also got optional GPS for you to track the driving route, location, and speed. To use the GPS function, please buy an extra N2 Pro GPS mount. There's also the date and time stamp for the video, which is especially useful if you need to use your video for some sort of evidence. Pro tip, ensure that the date and time are accurate when you install the camera. All right, so a few words of advice with this. There's no HDMI output. Also, before using the dash cam, please format your SD card in the camera. You're going to want to check the user manual to learn how to use the different modes and functions, and please always keep the dash cam plugged in or it's going to keep telling you to connect power. If you drive multiple vehicles, you may consider buying an extra windshield mount. This way you'll have the mount and the wiring set up in all of your cars, and you'll just have to unplug and replug the dash cam into whichever car you're driving. All right, that was a lot, but it was super rewarding. A high definition dash cam with front and rear facing camera, 1080p simultaneous video in both directions, day or night, a G-force sensor to automatically detect an accident and keep your video safe, motion detector that turns on parking mode automatically, audio recording for inside the cabin, use it in almost all weather conditions, -4 to 158 Fahrenheit. Most importantly, give yourself and your passengers a sense of security and simply enjoy the drive. For specific prices, please check the description or click the link below. Thanks everyone, I'm Kenan, this has been Newegg Now, and now you know.
Hi, I'm James, and welcome back to Newegg Now. Camera drones are everywhere, and whether you're a professional videographer or just an enthusiast, they've become an important tool for any filmmaking arsenal. Today, we're taking a look at a top-of-the-line consumer camera drone from the industry leaders DJI. It's the DJI Air 2S Fly More Combo, which is highly recommended. Let's have a look at what's inside the box. Okay, first up, let's have a look at what comes with the Fly More Combo. So, first of all, this bag comes with it. We're going to open up the bag. I'll show you what comes with the standard Air 2S set. We have, of course, your drone here. I'll just open that up. Dun, dun. Okay. So here you have the Air 2S drone. Get a quick look at that. Pretty lightweight. Battery's already attached as well. Now, this also comes with, of course, your controller. Very ergonomic, light in your hand. Okay, so that's the standard Air 2S set. Now, what's extra in the Fly More Combo? This includes 2 extra intelligent flight batteries. I'll take these out for longer flight times. There's your batteries, and it comes with a battery charging hub, which is right here. And there's a cable for that. There it is. Also part of the battery charging hub. Also, it comes with a power bank adapter providing longer flight time and a higher charging efficiency. It also comes with this shoulder bag I just mentioned and a set of handy ND filters. Let me dig those out. There's a cable. Those are ND filters. Here we go. Now, this is really handy if you intend to be shooting in sunlight, which probably will be. ND filters, of course, come with 4, 8, 16, and 32. And what you can do with these is actually, if you're new to drones, you can actually just pop off this cover and very, very easily, here we have the 4-stop ND filter. I'm just going to put that on, quick twist, and you're good to go. And what that's going to do is actually reduce, of course, the light getting into your lens to avoid overexposure. Now, as we keep going here, I want to point this out. These enable vivid images even with low ISO values when you're shooting time-lapse photography as well. And it comes with 3 spare pairs of low noise propellers. We've got those stashed right up here in the top of our bag. So here are all the extra propellers and other accessories that the FlyMore combo will come with. I'll just lay these out here. All right. There you have it. Lots of handy accessories. For me, I think the highlight of this is, of course, the extra batteries. Extra battery life, very, very important, especially if you're way out there in the wilderness looking to do some drone flying. You really don't want to run out of battery power and have to head back to your vehicle to recharge. So here's a look at what comes included with the FlyMore combo. For a small additional cost, the DJI Air 2S FlyMore combo includes some must-have accessories that will make flying easier and more enjoyable. Okay, let's get into the specs of the drone itself. If you're already familiar with the DJI Air 2 and want to skip straight to the list of upgrades in the Air 2S, let's start with the image quality. The Air 2S features a 1-inch CMOS 20MP sensor. That's an upgrade over the half-inch 12MP sensor of the Air 2. It's a big upgrade. The camera sensor dictates how much light can be processed with bigger sensors and bigger pixels, capturing more image information and producing a better quality picture. The Air 2S captures more information from the highlights, midtones, and shadows of your image, which is especially important when you're dealing with very bright highlights on sunny days or when you're shooting in low light in the evening. If you like to shoot in darker environments, the upgraded sensor will allow you to shoot at a lower ISO, making for a sharper image with less noise. Beyond its improved sensor and low light capabilities, the Air 2S is also capable of shooting 5.4K at 30 frames per second and 4K at 60 frames per second with its 20mm wide-angle lens. It has improved exposure, sensitivity, and dynamic range, capturing still images up to 12.6 stops in RAW to give you all kinds of photo editing options in post-processing. While we're talking about post, its 10-bit D-Log-M color profile can record up to 1 billion colors while retaining all the little details. If you're someone who likes to color grade in post, this is a key feature, as your image will have all sorts of information with you to work with. In terms of its video codec, video is captured as H.265 at 150 Mbps. That's a higher quality video file than DJI's other drones, with the Air 2, for example, coming in at just 120 Mbps. Once your drone is up in the air, it has all of the great modern automation features we've come to expect from DJI. The Air 2S's focus tracking settings include Spotlight 2.0, Active Track 4.0, and Point of Interest 3.0, allowing the Air 2S to follow a circle around your object with just a few taps of the finger. But where the Air 2S has really outdone itself is with a new feature called Master Shots. It's not only intelligent tracking. Master Shots will have the drone automatically find and shoot a collection of amazing angles and movements based on its pre-designed templates. Master Shots is similar to Quick Shots, which can be found on the previous DJI models. The difference is that Quick Shots prepares just one automatic flight route. Master Shots can send your drone on a long list of automatic flight routes from 20 available templates designed by professionals, capturing sequence after sequence of great footage automatically. You can even automate the editing process with pre-packaged filters, music, and transitions. Super cinematic shot sequences and even a polished, edited video are just a tap away. If you're looking to get a little more manual, however, Pro Mode has all of the adjustable settings you'll want. You can tinker with shutter, color temperature, and a variety of other customizable options. So on top of the better camera sensor and the Master Shot system I just mentioned, you'll also find there's improved obstacle avoidance due to the upward-facing dual vision sensors you'll find here. Now, in terms of its range, it has 7.5 miles of video transmission range. That's if it's unobstructed and free of interference, and if you're in the US, that is FCC compliant. For weight, its compact body weighs less than 21 ounces. So that's a look at the DJI Air 2S Drone Fly More combo. It's available now at Newegg.com. While the Air 2 is a fine drone on its own right, if you're deciding between the Air 2 and the Air 2S here, the upgrades offered in the Air 2S are definitely worth considering, and I think they're worth the difference in price. This is a top-of-the-line drone with amazing picture quality that's really going to push what's possible, at least until the next DJI installment arrives. Check out the product link below and head over to Newegg.com to find deals on laptops, hardware, and accessories. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, I'm James Oliver. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one.
Good afternoon, eggheads, or morning or night, wherever you are. This is Kenan with Newegg Now, where we always bring you the best products for the best prices. In this video, I'll be showing you the ORTUR Laser Master 2 Laser Engraver. Watch to the end of the video to hear about a free gift. Okay, so who needs a laser engraver? So many people and so many businesses. All types of shopkeepers and stores use engraving machines to mark their own logos or customer-specific logos, slogans, patterns, etc. on their products. Check this out. I use the ORTUR Laser Master 2 to put on the Newegg Now logo. That's pretty cool, right? Check this out. Imagine a business card like this. Carpenters, coffee shop owners, online shop owners, they all get their logos carved onto their own products, like utensils, trays, coasters, pens, etc. Picture a clothing designer using a laser engraving machine to make artistic creations on her denim clothing, placing an attractive brand logo onto some jeans or a jacket. How about a musical instrument craftsman, right, carving the name of a loved one onto an electric guitar? Winter sports athletes swashing back and forth between moguls with their personalized skis. Other athletes, perhaps with customized logos, like on the bat. You get the idea. Laser engraving is a huge part of the industry. If you or your business use laser engraved products, but you have someone else do that for you, you're just leaving money on the table for someone else. Cut out the middleman. Use the ORTUR Laser Master 2. Right, it brings the power of that industry into your hands. Let's check it out more in depth. All right, so out of the box, you get a pair of goggles. Do not operate the laser engraver without eye protection or laser goggles, please. That's very serious. Safety first. Okay, they give you a little bag here that's got some wooden planks in it, some zip ties. You've got a USB cable, power cable. The engraver itself comes in a few different parts for simple assembly. Putting it together should take only about 10 to 20 minutes. If you're a little slow with directions like me, maybe 25. You've got a large engraving area here. Let's talk about that, right? The body of this machine, the entire body is 550 by 570 millimeters with an engraving area of 430 by 400 millimeters. You know, A3 paper is only 297 by 420, so this engraving area is bigger than a sheet of A3 paper. This extra landscape provides you with more engraving options, like a meadow for creativity. You've got an aluminum profile frame plus structured wiring providing solid structure, smooth operation, and attractive appearance, if I don't say so myself, right? The synchronization shaft mechanical structure allows you to engrave at full speed without any axis issues, and you get really precise engraving with the Laser Master 2. The power range can be set between S0 and S1000 compared to only 0 to 255 with other options. The ORTUR Laser Master 2 can control the beam more accurately. It can even draw a photo on paper with a high-powered laser unit. An 8-bit laser, it can't really do that. We were actually able to engrave a cake. We raised this machine up and engraved a cake, so we'll give you a look at that too. To speak more to the software, ORTUR's Laser Master firmware is smart, fast, accurate, and really easy to use. Featuring a professional motherboard with 32-bit MCU, it can pre-process 32 instructions and supports up to a 921,600 baud rate, making it impressively powerful. Baud rate is a unit that refers to instructions per second. All right, the engraving speed can be as high as 9,000 millimeters per minute and capable of hitting as high speeds as 1,000 millimeters per second if you're not too concerned with accuracy. That's crazy fast. Maybe some unique pieces of art could even be created if each model is slightly different. You know, you could turn them into unique NFTs. Jeez, I'm practically giving away money at this point. You can use laser GRBL or light burn. it is compatible with Windows XP, 7, 8, 10, Mac OS, and Linux. Laser GRBL is the most popular sculpting software in the world. You can import images of different formats. You can edit in Photoshop, Inkscape, CAD, etc. Then connect to Engraver via GRBL laser to engrave and cut away. All right, enough talk. Let's see how it works. Okay, and that's it, Eggheads. An incredible laser engraving device. It comes with multiple power options on the site. Depending on availability, of course, you'll see one of 3 options: 7 watt, 15 watt, and 20 watt. That's for power input, not output. Okay, if you're only going to engrave and do 0 cutting, you might want to choose the lower power units. Just save yourself some money on your power bills. These tips are why you always come to me. I'm dedicated to helping you find the best stuff for the best prices. And if you really want to treat yourself, ORTUR also has a hot new product, the Laser Master 2 Pro. Newly upgraded with the latest motherboard, laser engraver module with smaller focus, smoother engraving, higher engraving accuracy, and an engraving speed increase of up to 10,000 millimeters per minute. At the same time, it also supports ORTUR offline control screen. Experience the latest model and write your engraving experience and pictures of your work into the comment section. Go ahead and share that stuff. You'll get the Y-axis rotation module worth $139 completely for free if you're one of the first 30 people. Ladies and gents, the ORTUR Laser Master 2 and Laser Master 2 Pro. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know.